Hi, it's Sandra, and today I would like to do a manicure for you using the Maniology box and the Halloween box. For the life of me, I cannot think of what it's called. The one that we just got with the 5 plates in it. So if you can remember, I did a actual manicure with this plate, which was M412, which was actually a manicure that Maniology had done, and I just recreated it. But today I'm going to do a manicure using M408. So I came up with some ideas. I think it's going to look pretty cool, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, so the images that I'm actually going to do for this manicure I'm going to use is these pumpkins here. I'm going to use the pumpkin man here, and then I'm going to use these pumpkins, and then I think what I'm going to do is use these 2 full nail designs. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start by stamping the images. All right, and then I'll reverse paint everything, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to start with the little pumpkin man here. He's up here. So there's the little pumpkin man. It looks pretty good. And then the next one is going to be, oops, sorry, I got the wrong one here. Do this bunch of pumpkins here. Take out all the excess here. Okay. And then the last design I'm going to reverse stamp is the pumpkins here with the little hats on. I need a stamper for that. There's that one. So I'm going to get out my little painting rock here, and I'm going to do these in, like, I don't know, kind of like Mardi Gras colors, I guess, because I'm going to use purple and orange and green. I don't know why. That's the colors I want to do. So I'm going to start off with some green. For some reason, this is my go-to green all the time, and I think it's because it is a great, like, medium, I'd say medium green. It's light enough that it shows up, or other things show up by it. Not by it, but things that, I'm sorry, I can't do 2 things at one time. It's because it shows up on the black and, you know, in your black stamp. So when you stamp things, sometimes if you reverse paint them too dark, you can't see the black outline. So this green is just great for that. And this green is actually, it's Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. And it's 620, and the color is Limestone. And I seem to use this green for everything. Every time I'm like, oh, I need a green, and I go to the rack that I have all my stuff on, it always seems like I pick this green. So it's a great green. Perfect in every way, like Mary Poppins. Did that one really sloppy. Got everything but where I wanted to paint. Okay, so let's do here. Oh, came right down, right off here. Okay, do this one. Got something on there. Looks like I got a fuzzy or something. Okay. Now I'm going to do the orange. And the orange that I'm using, this is a great orange. It's by Essie. And it is called, it's 145 Bearer of Rad News. And it, to me, is the perfect orange. So I'm going to paint all the little jack-o'-lanterns that. And a couple of these, I don't know if it is actually the stamp, the plate, or if it's just I didn't pick up everything. But it looks like some of the pumpkins have open facial expressions. So for those, not all of them, I'm going to put yellow in there. Most of them are black, but some of them, and it just may be that when I stamped, I didn't stamp it right. But I'm going to put yellow in there where I see the open. I guess that's the only one. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to do orange on all the pumpkins. Missed a hat brim here, so I'm going to fill that in with the green. Oh, I missed a hat brim up here too. Missed that. I missed this. All right. Missed this brim here. Okay, I need some more orange. Okay, almost done with this one. Now these pumpkins are a pretty good size, which is great for reverse painting, but unfortunately I'll be lucky if I can get, well, I'll be able to get one, but I'll probably be lucky to get more than one on my finger. So probably me doing all these is probably a huge waste of time, but we'll see. Okay, the other thing is I love this purple. This is another Sally Hansen Extreme Hard as Nails Extreme Wear, and this is Jam Sesh 514. And this is another example of something that's light enough that it shows up against the black, but it's just not, it's dark enough that you know that it's purple. I just messed that up. See how that looks. Okay, that's fine, because the chances of that being on there are slim to none. Okay, so that's done. So next I'm going to go on to these pumpkins, and I'm definitely going to use orange for these. Put a couple of these orange. I think these stacked pumpkins are so, I think everything on here is really cute. I think these plates, if you try to take them as individuals and just do one manicure with one plate, it's kind of interesting. I usually use a whole bunch of different plates with a manicure. So having a plate, like doing one plate, using one plate per manicure, is kind of different for me. And I think it's worked out really well. Put a white one in there. Okay, I'm going to put a couple purple in there. This one purple. Then I have 3 left. Do one in yellow, and then I'm going to do the rest in my green. Okay, zoom this in a little bit. Oh, there's my little pumpkins. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to do is my little pumpkin guy. So I'm going to do the skulls in white, because he's juggling skulls. And then I think I'm going to do his little collar in white. Okay, and then obviously I'm going to do the pumpkin in orange, his little pumpkin face. Okay, and then I'm going to do his hat in green and purple. Okay, and I'm going to do his shirt in purple, and I'm going to do his pants in green. There. Okay, so there's my little pumpkin guy. And let's see if you can see him. Oh, you can see him pretty good. So that's my little pumpkin guy. Looks like I need some more purple on his side here. Okay. Okay. So that's all that I'm going to reverse paint. And I have already decided what colors I'm going to paint my nails. Okay, so the color I'm going to use for my nails is this. And this is by Glisten and Glow, and it is called Jack-o'-lantern Blaze. I don't know if they have this anymore. I did buy it last year. Hopefully they have it again this year. It's a cool color though, with the black and the orange and the yellow sequence in there. So I'm going to use that on 3 of my fingers, and on the other 2 I'm just going to use white. And my favorite white, plain white polish is Blanc by 008 by Essie. Okay, and I'm going to use Orly Bonder for my base coat. So I get that on there. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got them all painted. And one thing you need to know is, well, first of all, this polish covered completely in 2 coats. So it's a very dense polish as far as the little glitters or sequins or whatever you want to call them. So it goes on, and it's a white base. So it goes on really nice, and it covers completely. So what I want to do is also, whenever you use any kind of polish that has kind of a textured top, you want to make sure that you put some kind of top coat over top of it, because you want to kind of lay everything down and fill it in. So that way when you go to put your decal on, it's not like on a bumpy surface. So I'm just going to go over these with the Maniology Smudge Free Top Coat and let that dry a little bit. And one thing about these polishes that have like speckles or dots or whatever, any kind of textured polish, is for me at least, they seem to last longer on your nails. So this nail polish will last a long time, and of course along with that means that taking it off is kind of a bear. But Maniology actually had a video on this, and they came up with a great idea, which I never even thought of. Just leave when you go to take your nail polish off, just leave the cotton on there. Just let it sit there, push it down on your nail, and then just let it sit there for a couple seconds, and it'll come off a lot easier. So, but they are harder to remove. Okay, I might as well do it on my other nails, my 2 white ones, because I'm going to have to put some stuff on that too. Okay. All right, I'm going to let this dry for a couple seconds so that it's not too goopy. And then I'm going to start putting on my decals. I keep getting it. Not enough polish on there. There we go. Okay. Okay, let that dry for a couple seconds, and then I'll start applying my works of art. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to put the little pumpkin guy on my ring finger. And hopefully this is dry enough. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put him on my ring finger. If I can get it on there. Right. Okay. Yeah, most of it got put on. It fit the nail pretty good. His little foot is hanging off, but other than that, it's okay. So there's a little pumpkin guy. Then I think what I'll do is I'll put just the plain pumpkins in the center. Let's put that on here. And then the last one is going to go on this finger. Now what I'm going to do here is put the middle guy in the middle, and whatever else stays on, stays on. Okay. I got a little bit more than the one. It's got pieces of and parts of a lot of other things. Okay. And then the last two, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this. And I'm going to put this on one of them, on my, I think I'll put that on my thumb and that one on my pinky. So I'm going to take the black. That's why I painted my nails white. And I know I'm not going to need all of this for my pinky. Okay, put that on my pinky. Okay. And then the last one I'm going to do this one on my thumb. Oh, that turned out really cool. Okay. Take my thumb. There you go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up and I'll come back and show you the end result. Okay, so here's the manicure. Let's do it this way too, so you can see it hopefully well. And I think it turned out really cute. And then here is my thumb. And this was done with using Maniology M408, and this was out of the box of Magic. And like I said, you'll be getting those. You'll be able to purchase these soon if you did not get the box. If not already, I have not looked on their website. So don't forget that if you do buy Maniology product, to use my discount code for a 10% discount. And the code is NS10. It not only gives you a 10% discount, but it also helps me to continue doing my giveaways every month. So I hope you like the manicure, and thanks for watching.